Hi, this is Margaret with Recipe Amateur Investigator. Today we're going to be making a single cake. For some of us that don't want a big cake, just a little cake, just enough to share. Or maybe it's your birthday and you just want to make yourself a little cake just to remind yourself that you can always celebrate your birthday by yourself. It's okay. So the recipe is called Vanilla Buttermilk Cake with Chocolate Buttermilk frosting, and it's by baking by scratch. So it's 1 cup of room temperature butter, which I already started to blend. Then what we're going to do is pour in 1 cup of sugar, and while the sugar is blending, let me put this on probably about medium there. While the sugar is blending, we're going to come and do our flour. In our flour, it's 1 1/3 of flour. In the flour, we're going to put in baking soda. We're going to put 1 1/4 of baking soda. And 1/4 of kosher salt. And my kosher salt. A little bit more. 1/4 of kosher salt. And then we're going to whisk it together in here in the flour. Now the butter looks good with the sugar. We're going to scrape down. So let me scrape down before we're going to add in 2 eggs, 1 at a time. I'm excited to try this one. I got these in a magazine by Baking by Scratch, and I said, ooh, I want to try this single cake. So, and plus it's a buttermilk recipe. I love buttermilk, using buttermilk. So we're going to put this back on, and we're going to crack in 1 egg at a time. I have to do it a little bit more. There we go. And then we're going to crack in the other egg. And while these are cracking, just let you know, in your pan, it's a 9-inch pan, and then you're going to put your oven at 350. Okay. Then we're going to put in 1/4 of the vanilla. Let's put this 1/4 in of vanilla. Smells so good. Love the smell of vanilla. Perfect. Then we're going to start adding in the flour ingredients, all the dry ingredients. Little at a time. And then I'm going to alternate it with some buttermilk, and it's 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Put the rest of the flour in. And the rest of the buttermilk. Let me blend it just a little bit more. Ooh, now you can really see it blending. Oh, it smells good. Then we're going to go ahead and turn it off. All the way off. Okay. Push this over. And I think I'm going to use my baking strip for this one. If you never heard of baking strips, watch my video. Lots of people have watched it, and these are called baking strips, because I don't want my cake to have a big old dome. I want it to be flat. So I thought about that. So, oh, I'm going to use my baking strips again. And then we're going to get this, and I'm just going to put all this goodness in here. And again, it's a 9-inch pan. And then we're going to put the rest of this in here. And don't forget to grease your pans, guys. I forgot to tell you, grease your pan. I use cooking spray, but you can use whatever you want. You can even put butter if you want, and then put some flour on it as well. Oops, get this one piece. Try to get all this goodness in here. Okay. Move it around. And I'm going to be putting this in the oven as soon as I get it a little bit flatter. And then I shall be back. And it should bake, let's see how long it says to bake for. It says to bake at 350 in a 9-inch pan. And it should bake for about 30 to 35 minutes. And then once it cools, we're going to make a chocolate buttermilk frosting. Be right back. So the cake is out of the oven, and this is what it looks like right here. You see how it's all flat? That's by using the baking strip. So watch my baking strip commercial, guys. It's the one that says, do they work or do they don't work? Baking strips, and as you see, they work. So great investment, and I got mine at Amazon, just so you know. So this is the vanilla buttermilk cake. Now we're gonna make the chocolate buttermilk icing. So I don't like a lot of icing, so I'm going to half the recipe, but when I do the recipe, I'm going to tell you the full amount, but I'm doing half, just so you know. So in here, it says for the recipe, you're supposed to do a half a cup of unsalted butter soft. So we got the bowl there in there. We're going to cream this up. I'm probably going this way, let's see. So we're going to cream it up. Then we're going to, in here, we're going to get my sifter. Let it cream up for a second. Okay, it looks pretty creamy for me. Then in here, I'm going to take this out. Get my butter. Put this down in here. And then we're going to sift together this ingredients. So in here we got, for the powdered sugar, we're going to be using 2 cups. But again, remember, I'm using a half. I mean, I'm half in mine, so I got me 1 cup. Let me kind of move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, so got the sugar in there, and then we're going to use what else? 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Put that in here. Then we're going to use in here a half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Get my kosher salt. And got that in there. And then we're going to mix this together. We're going to kind of sift it in here. Time for me to break out my KitchenAid sifter. Didn't break that out. Okay. Put that in here. Smell that cocoa. And I use Hershey cocoa. You can use whatever you want. Almost done. Well, I'm putting the rest in here. Not empty. All that out. Okay, put it here. And then we're going to put that back under. Here. Oh, my eyes. I'm trying to see it. There we go. Now I got it. Then we're going to put the paddle back in, lock this up, and stir it up. And then I'm going to get my buttermilk. With the buttermilk in here, it says to add 3 tablespoons. gonna let it melt. Go in here. Oh, Charlie. I think it needs more buttermilk, but we're gonna wait, let it do its thing. Okay. Oh, it was just enough. Look at that. Amazing. You think it's not gonna work, but it worked. Nice. Okay. Just gonna let us speed it up a little bit more. Looks good to me. Okay, lift it up. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh my gosh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. I would like to do my cupcakes. Next time I make cupcakes for the holidays or any kind of cake that I'm doing icing it, this is it. This is my icing. It's not real sweet, but you could taste the chocolate. Best. Oh, I'm excited. Now I'm excited because I like the icing. So let's move this sucker all the way over. Kind of place and move this here. Oh my. And again, I only use a half in here because I'm not a big icing person. Because I'm just going to do the top. Oh, Charlie. Charlie. Oh, Charlie. See, I think that's just enough. I mean, if you want more, you can. I still got more in here. Like I said, I'm just using a half of what it says to do, but I think it looks pretty. Do you remember growing up? I don't know, this shows my age. We used to make cakes. We used to do this. Make the little peaks. Come look. Do y'all remember doing this to your cakes? Shows you my age. We used to do it like this, but nowadays, people like it smooth. I think that looks pretty. Now, if this is your birthday in November, all you subscribers and all you new people, happy birthday. Happy, or should I say belated birthday, because today is the 2nd of November. Now, if you want in her picture, I think that looks so pretty. Look at that. I think it looks pretty. What do y'all think? I think it looks really nice for this. It's a single little cake. Enough for you and your family. If you just one of you or two, you just want something sweet. Oh my gosh, this is the to go for. I hope it tastes as good, as pretty as it looks. So let's taste it. If you want it, you can put sprinkles in it. In her picture, or on this magazine, they put sprinkles, but I'm not going to use sprinkles. So let's taste it. I'm not going to get a big piece because it's dinner time and I'm making chicken for dinner. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see this cake? Do you see how moist this is? It's so pretty. Yes, I'm decorating early for Christmas. I'm going to enjoy it while I can. So, let's see. Oh my gosh. And you know when I taste stuff, I only taste it once, but this is a two-taster. The vanilla cake is so soft and so rich, and it's so smooth with the icing. Oh my gosh. If I can give it 4 thumbs up, I'll give it 4 thumbs up, but I love this. Would I make this again? Hell yeah, I would make this again. So if you tried this recipe, let me know how much you enjoy it. And I hope your family enjoys this recipe as much as we're going to today. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for the people who are subscribing. All of those people are staying with me. I appreciate it. And let's make this holiday a great baking from now to the end of the year. We're going to be trying more buttermilk cake recipes. Again, thank you for coming into my kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this cake as much as I am going to enjoy it tonight after dinner. Bye, guys.